Gonna look to throw here on first down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
A gain there of 11. That's good for a first down.
Nice combination of vision, patience, and speed by the running back here. The vision to see the hole, the patience to let the blocks unfold, and then the speed to hit it and pick up a nice gain.
Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year.
It's not often in the NFL like that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half will be needed to pick up the 5 and sets out second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. An attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And the Texans
20-yard pickup there. First down for Houston.
40-yard line.
Going for it all. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big
score, 16, Texans 7. McPherson set it.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And he'll be stacked up. The line is scrimmage. He was
Down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
And all of us, all my people there. Oh, what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shutting down. Work it for get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. Now, faking the give. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. It'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he is going to have a Colts first down. What a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Quick throw, taken in, and brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Ready? Ready?
There's a handoff out of the gun. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like
and he's in! Touchdown, Indy. And his 2nd touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This, placed in the back of the landing zone, will return it from the 1. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. Moving back up now to start this drive. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 96 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment.
Tag. 70.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Point after try, forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. Big hole to run through there on 3rd and 1. This offensive line, they completely dominated this defensive front. Opens the door for a really nice pickup and an easy 1st down.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's another
gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Really nice job at his running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the 1st down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
Strong running there inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Colts are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Colts take over.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Catch the Eagles. Here we go. Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion. But can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. He'll look to throw. And into traffic, but taken in. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key to this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Going to be brought down past the 45. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
47-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
On the ready.
From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
Ready. Ready.
That was good. Here's a run up the gut. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line. The official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
Yeah, he didn't get it by a whole lot. That's a really nice job up front, giving him just enough of a crease that he can push his way forward and pick up the first down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go street. Ready.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First down. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes to 14 yards and a first down.
Cowboy 2.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea...
He's got another one. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. With the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Colts are able to extend the lead.
Makes the score Colts 37, Texans 13.
Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Forced out wide. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This one complete right side. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. In trouble. And down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Ready?
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Come on. 7 o'clock.
They'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run average or catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Ready.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Texans first down. As this defense is too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
The 14-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Ready, check.
On the move at the 14-yard line. It's first and 10.
19, cut 19.
They'll look to throw again. Forced out wide. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Texans. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Pearson now for the PAT. Oh, he missed another one. Another missed extra point. 2 thus far tonight.
Kevin McPherson sets
Still
the
real
kickoff.
time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 10. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
30-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I
start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That is run in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Colts. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. They're down and 3.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready up. Cowboy 80. Ready. 70 Timberwolf.
They'll throw out of the gun, exiting the pocket right, taking off, and he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Come on. Ready.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. He's uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up first down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This one up on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
2nd and 10.
Down. Ready, ready.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. I'll pick up there of 25 yards. 1st down for Houston.
At the 17-yard
Well, up
line.
until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
19.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
Evan McPherson.
Some play
for
by the
extra
quarterback.
point.
He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. He's in field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
18 Cardinals. Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hurt.
Motion, watch the motion.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there for that. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Loss of a yard.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 75 yards! Touchdown, Indianapolis! The try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
51. Texans 26.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Going up top. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive. 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Texan. 1st down.
13 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a couple.
Come on.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it.
And the rush. Yes. Oh, he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He's going to air this one out. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up fourth and a mile.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And incomplete.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Set up. 70 Lions. Go.
15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Colts first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Moving outside the pocket. He keeps it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Cowboy 80.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 bucks. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
He's going to look for the home run ball. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. But there, fortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
And he's going to be drugged after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready, ready.
Third down. We'll try to get it on the ground.
Number 33, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Colts now going to send out their field goal unit.
Down.
This will be from 56 yards away. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Colts will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Oh, big hole, left side. Inside the 20. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the third. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Cowboy!
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Texans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Evan McPherson set to kick
After
off.
the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready! Viking, 18! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
Try to start on the ground. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Bronco 80.
Throwing now from the gun. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the down. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Come on. 70. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
His kick is good. Makes the score Colts 61, Texans 33.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
70 Timberwolves. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bison.
He'll start on the ground. It's A-10. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Houston.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. At the 40 with that one.
That's another
19 more on that one. And another first down.
10 at the 42-yard
And this
line.
completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Open space inside the 10. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
At the 7-yard
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Couldn't take a chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. What a way to kick off this drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Like what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that offensively, it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive. Your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
70 range, 70 range, 70.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Going for it all. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Third and long.
Come on, set.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but going to be fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. Turnover on down.
Hold the ready.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. And
just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Go, Reed, go. Hurt. 60 Maverick.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hot. And he will score. Touchdown, Colts. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
33.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Okay, ready? Go! Mikey, hey,
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, like, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll go up here on second down and 5.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. On the run to the right. They had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear run.